flooded out by the white man. All right, because he provided them with what? That power, those goodies. You know, the material possessions, the riches, the wealth. Okay. She get to be the whore. She could do what the hell she want. You know.
It says back in Hosea, the 2nd chapter, verse 6. It says, "Therefore, behold, I will hedge up thy way with thorns, and make a wall that she shall not find her paths." She ain't gonna know which way is up. She ain't gonna know how to get back to the righteous way that she was in. Because the women of our nation believe that this is the right way. But this also goes for our people. They believe Egyptology is the right way, Africanism and Pan-Africanism and Jesus Christ, the Catholicism and Christianity. They believe all in Islam and whatever else they believe were the assignment.
Yeah, you pretty much named him.
Yeah. But just to show if somebody would hold that up.
Yeah, Haile Selassie.
Yeah, they believe all these are the right way. Our people believe this is the ways. Buddha, I didn't get that Shiva and all the Hindu guys. Baphomet, entertainment and money. Even if you think you're conscious, having Dr. Malachi Z. York, all of these ways, you think Scientology, you think these, the Virgin Mary, the Ceramics and Tammuz, right? You think those are the ways that's going to lead you to old path to the Heavenly Father. And these are just the broad ways of destruction. These aren't the right paths to get back to the Heavenly Father. Yeah, that's good, bro. But because he made those as a hedge of thorns and a wall that you can't come back. For us as a nation, only through his spirit is our nation going to come back, going back into the right way into these men.
That's why there's only a remnant returning to the Lord as his bride. The women of our nation, it's only going to be a remnant of them. That's going to be joined with the men of the Lord, man. There's going to be a lot of women that's going to die here. You know?
It says, and she shall follow after her lovers, but she shall not overtake them. She shall seek them, but she shall not find them. Then shall she say, Then shall she say, I will go and return to my first husband, for then was it better with me than now. And that's what our nation is trying to do. But they don't want to go wholeheartedly all the way back. When they come up to the men of the Lord and see this is where our true lover, the Heavenly Father, our real husband is at, you got to follow these ways, you got to abide by his rules, they don't want to do it.
God, much like they don't want to go back to the Israelite man. Why is that? Because they feel free with Esau. They ain't got to listen to him. All they got to do is freak off with him. And then they get the benefits. Instead of coming back to the Israelite man, it's going to be ordered. Yeah, it's going to be tougher. Because that man is going to be on your head. Because he actually cares for you. Just like the Heavenly Father actually cares for us. You know? But the women of our nation, it's easy for them to go out here and get their ends meet. Make their ends meet, you know? Because they can go freak off on Esau. It's easier for an Israelite woman to prosper in this society. Especially if she ain't got no morals. Because they'll do anything for it. You got our women of both kingdoms, southern and northern, going out to Dubai and letting Ajib and all them just go on and freak off on them, piss on them, have their sons and all them, have all their sons just freak off on them, and their nephews, and then they feel like they got a sense of pride. Yeah, I'm getting my money, I got my bag.
She gonna take them Instagram selfies after she done.
Yeah.
Once she clean all that nut off her face and go and put her, her makeup back on and shit. You know what I'm saying? Then she go and take that little selfie with the Dubai skyline background. All right, with her on the balcony. Let me get this for the ground. And then she'll put like a little. They put them little captions, them little motivational captions and shit. Like they just hard work pay off.
You could do it too.
Look where success gets you.
Self-made.
Self-made.
But that's our nation though. You see all of the famous entertainers, and they do the same exact thing, man. They show you the same exact thing. They be like, look, you see entertainers driving around these fancy cars. You see them in these big houses on cribs or whatever else, but you don't realize what they had to get skeeted on to do. that they didn't gave their soul away. Just like the actual.
You just took the words out my mouth. Yeah, you got all these goods, you got all these material possessions now. Right? You got a little money, you got all that. And that's in this world, you're trying to think that material possession equals success. But really, through all that, you won't tell the people what you've done to get all those things in your possession. Which the shameful, wicked, baseless thing that you had to do. Very, very degrading. All right? You may have all those riches or those goods, but you don't. Your box is funky. You have no walls. You don't have any soul. You can't be trusted. Okay? Your soul is battered and bruised. Okay? You carrying a lot of emotional baggage. You're just overall damaged, inwardly and outwardly. But you cover it up with makeup and little ass shots or whatever, and you go about your day.
Acting like your shit don't stink. You know, but you ain't get it out of. You're a Jake first off, so you got the curses following you. You know, the only way you can get it is through your body. It's through letting every dude hit, letting the higher ups hit of the society. Now you think you got some type of self-glory because you done made it. You done made it what? Doing what? Letting every nation put their rod in you.
And we did that
just like God. That's what I was trying to say. Just like us as a nation.
We let all these demon guys,
all these different philosophies. Now you got our people believing that the music industry is the way. That's why Jake only think the way he can get out the hood is through sports and music. Because this where he at? That demon. You know that demon right there.
But you gotta be homosexual or both. You know,
which is no such thing as a man. If you allow a man to enter, you a fucking faggot. There's no in between.
You're an abomination.
And you're gonna get destroyed. You know, and our people are going into the ways of the wicked. They find like the script said, the oil, the precious seeds, and all those things, all those benefits that we got. Our people think the same. Well, now they got their crib. They got their $2 million crib. You know, they got the new car. So they think, since I'm being basically yoked into one with this idol, I'm doing well. Knowing that you didn't gave up everything for nothing.
Yeah, I got something. There's Jeremiah chapter 44, starting at 16. It says, "As for the word that thou hast spoken unto us in the name of the Lord, we will not hearken unto thee." That's Jake, right? That's them. "But we will certainly do whatsoever thing that goeth forth of our own mouth, to burn incense unto the Queen of Heaven, and to pour out drink offerings unto her, as we have done, and we and our fathers, our kings and our princes, in the cities of Judah and in the streets of Jerusalem. For then had we plenty of victuals, plenty of goodies, and were well and saw no evil." Let me continue. "But since we left off to burn incense to the Queen of Heaven, and to pour out drink offerings unto her, we have wanted all things, and have been consumed by the sword and by the famine. And when we burn incense to the Queen of Heaven, and pour out drink offering unto her, then we make her cakes to worship her, and pour out drink offerings unto her without our men." Right? Then Jeremiah said unto all the people, to the men and to the women, and to all the people which had given him that answer, saying, "The incense that you burn in the cities of Judah and in the streets of Jerusalem, ye and your fathers, your kings and your princes, and the people of the land, did not the Lord remember them, and come not into this, and came it not unto his mind?"
You never considered that you was going off? That this could be the end? That he would really truly love you? He was going to do the hey, when he brought us out, when the Most High brought us as a nation out of Egypt, that wasn't the greatest act of love that he showed unto us? He didn't have to do that. And he continued to do things like that, as a real husband would to his wife. But we didn't consider that. We still ran off and played the harlot, just like our women do.
And we the ones that recognize, the men of the Lord, we're the ones that recognize all the good that he's done for us. And that he's through the man is the only way you can receive something. Through childbearing, this is the only way you can receive that salvation.
the Lord can no longer bear because of the evil of your doings and because of the abominations.
I know how many breakups with bitches I done had, man, because they were you just too damn wicked, man. I can't trust your ass no more. I can't trust. I didn't see you do some suspect shit. I may not have proof, but I can't do it. But then when you find proof and you realize, damn, proof after proof after proof, I can't deal with you no more. I gotta move on. Well, that's how the Most High feels about us.
Yeah, it says, which you have committed because of the evil of your doings and because of the abominations which you have committed. Therefore is your land a desolation and an astonishment and a curse without an inhabitant as at this day.
Yep, look, hey, an analogy of
basically, you destroyed your whole nation.
Yep.
Because of all the wickedness that you out there doing, because you get pleasure from doing it. Look at what you caused among your own selves.
2018.
You destroyed yourself. So all women, when they on that pro-feminist wave, hey, you destroying your nation.
Yep.
You coming against the men of the Lord, hey, you part of destroying your own nation, man.
Yep. You're the Antichrist also.
You following after this goddamn devil, the white man, you destroying your nation.
Yep.
You trying to put his morale into us, which is destructible.
If you believe, even if you don't practice it, but you believe it's okay, homosexuality, you're destroying our nation.
Yep.
And then they go on to say, oh well, it's the man. You're raising the man as a single mother.
Right.
So it's you. Because you kicked the father, you kicked his dad out.
What came first, the chicken or the egg? Right? Think about that one and play with yourself on that. Let me go back to this. Was there more? That was
it.
Okay, come. Verse 8, Hosea 2:8, it says, for she did not know that I gave her corn and wine and oil and multiplied her silver and gold, which they prepared for Baal.
He gave us the substance, the kings, all the things that we needed. You know, he gave us the land, the precious jewels, the oils. You know, all the wisdom, the knowledge, the book, the spirit. He chose us, and we as a chosen people, we giving it up unto the wicked, unto the idols of the nations.
Like you said right there, preparing cakes and incense and all that to these other guys.
If you would see the nigga woman that just walked past here, she had fucking burgundy hair and green, what is that?
Looking like the Joker.
And the green shirt.
Velvet green,
you can't tell her, I guarantee you that's one of the hard-headed women on the strip.
Yep.
She don't need no man, you know?
And she probably got a man out here just wondering.
And that's just like Israel. Israel as a nation said, oh, they only look for the Heavenly Father when they're going through some bad times. Or then they want to get on their knees and pray. Oh Lord, can you save me? He said, let the it's Jeremiah 2, 25. With those thy foot.
Hey, so like, let me say this, man. For if any of you women out watch this video and you're an Israelite, you believe in the truth. If you're offended by what we're going into, then you're no different than these women in the world.
Yep.
All right, you might as well be a feminist too. Because all we're doing is prophesying what the Lord spoke about, man. And everything that we're reading about is a manifestation of it right now as we speak. Everything is reoccurring, man.
Don't get mad because we put the mirror on you. We hold up a mirror to you. But this is indicative of even us as a nation. You know? Indicative of us as a nation also.
The top right picture.
All of it.
This is the same thing the brother was talking about. Israel as a woman is disobeying the Heavenly Father.
Yep.
Israel as individual.
Don't want to hear it. I got it. I got it figured out.
Same thing.
It's what we look like. This is what we look like, man. Sad if the brother panned the camera, which don't. But if he wasn't panning the camera, you would see these same people walking around the street. This ain't just some fictional something that we made up. This is real. This ain't actresses. This is real reality of all of our people. Not just even the Northern Kingdom, Hispanic and Native American women are like this as well. I want to leave this up. I'm not
putting the mirror right inside the nigga's face. But it's also getting at us as a nation.
Yeah.
Our people are, return to degenerate plant?
Yep.
Degenerate
That's
plant?
already in that chapter.
Fine.
matter of fact.
And I got something else too. If you was already holding it, right?
I just want to finish Jose, but I can hold it.
I have something. Because basically dealing with how
You go first.
how our nation, we had a history of always basically paying respects to the idols of these other nations. But yet, these other nations, the women of these other nations, or these nations in general, they never pay the same respects unto their own God.
Yeah.
Okay? Why is it that you doing all this for going amongst them, playing the hoe, or being loyal to them, but yet you don't see none of them coming to serve me as y'all serve these other nations, man?
Yep.
You know? Let me get this.
My bad.
The woman of our nation look like men. Bro, pan the camera, bro. Pan the camera. This is where we're at now.
Nicky Bears.
Down to their knees. But this is how we look in the eyes of the Heavenly Father. He disgusted at this.
Yep.
You know? This is why 2/3 gotta die. It ain't been a nigga woman that has walked past without weave yet. Bro, point that like a nigga.
Oh shit.
Destroyed, you know?
Yeah. But that's an analogy, analogetically how we are as a nation. Our nation is reflected of that woman right there. Of Eve wanting her blessing or wanting to be on the level of a man, but she didn't know what the hell she was doing.
If these women had a man, or were following and a man was under the spirit of Yahweh Shemel Shai, they wouldn't be out here like that.
Y'all got this. This is Ezekiel chapter 16, starting at 32. It says, but as a wife that committeth adultery, which taketh strangers instead of her husband, they give gifts to all whores, but thou givest thy gifts to all thy lovers.
Oh, shit.
Let me read that again. It says they give gifts to all whores.
The husband or what?
The nation.
But you give gifts to a whore, man. You give the good things of substance to your wife. But that's how we treated our women, and that's how these other nations treat us.
Yeah, we give gifts unto their idols, but the other nations, they don't do the same thing when it comes to your power, man. It says, they give gifts to all whores, but thou givest thy gifts to all thy lovers, talking about your idols, and hirest them that they may come unto thee on every side for thy whoredom. And the contrary is in thee from other women in thy whoredoms, whereas none followeth thee, meaning you, to commit whoredoms, and in that thou givest a reward, and no reward is given unto thee. Therefore thou art contrary. So you're not being rewarded, you're not living good when you come and serve these other nations. When you come and do it, your whole land is desolate. But yet when they come, if you don't see them doing what you're doing, and yet they're prospering. And they don't give two shits about you. You know? Or your God, man.
Look at with Jake, because if you look at all Jake neighborhoods, they always got a goop or an Elamite neighborhood with the corner store or the fast food place, right? Jake could look at the idols in there and be like, oh, so I gotta pray unto him to get what you got? Look at Russell Simmons.
Yeah, they got their gods in them stores. They music and all that stuff bumping in their stores. They don't play to cater to you. They play to cater to their gods.
Look at Russell Simmons. He don't even believe in the Most High Yahweh Shemel Shai. He like Buddhist or something. He believe in Buddha or something like that. But he's also married into a heathen nation too. Or was, but still, that brought it along. You know, he worshiped where she worshiped. And that's a whole different, that's similar topics, but going to the same thing. He worshiped her God. And now Jake look up to him like, oh, I gotta worship the power he got, because he got a whole, he started the Def Jam thing?
He's a mogul.
And
his God
Buddha
came right here, and that one, you know?
All of them. That one?
Yep. Buddha was money. All three of these, all four of these at the top this dude was into, man. Read that, Jeremiah.
This Jeremiah
That
2.
was in on that, right?
2 and 7. Come on, 2 and 7. And I brought you into a plentiful country to eat the fruit thereof and the goodness thereof.
That's what our real husband, the Most High, did when he brought us out of Egypt and when he gave us his wisdom in the sight of the nations. Keep going.
But when ye enter, ye defile my land and made mine heritage an abomination.
What's that?
The priest said not, where is the Lord? And they that handled the law knew me not.
Is that what verse is that?
8.
Okay, yeah, okay.
The pastors also transgressed against me, and the prophets prophesied by Baal,
Yep.
and walked after things that do not profit.
They didn't. I jumped down to 11. Yep.
This is 11, 2 and 11. Hath the nation changed their gods, which are yet no gods?
Yep.
But
We
my
went from a living power that fulfilled us, that gave us corn and wine and oil, all the things named in Hosea, that we were fully sustained, all the necessities that we needed, even the extras, you know. And what did we do? We went and gave them to another god, to play the harlot with other gods. Yeah, bro.
but my people have changed their glory for that which does not profit. Going down to
They change their glory for that which do not profit. Our people are changing their glory to Allah, you know, Buddha, Federal Reserve notes, you know, materialism, their favorite sports team, you know, just basically just carnal, meaningless bullshit, man. That's what they change their glory to.
Their careers.
Their careers, you know what I'm saying?
Position and power.
Yeah. That's all they care about, man. That's what they put their mind, soul, and energy into. You know? And it hasn't profited. All it did is keep. Hey, our people are still in the ghetto, still in the hood, all around the world, still looked down upon by the other nations.
Still check to check.
So like,
You know?
go to the same topic. Those that moved out to Damona, Israel, they thought that leaving America was gonna better their life. They treated horrible out there. If you look at the history of what happened to them out there, they next to a nuclear power plant. They still they're living in ghettos out there because it's a desert land. They can't get jobs because they're not considered citizens of Israel. So the curses is following Jake everywhere because they're not hearkening to the voice of the Heavenly Father.
You also gotta if you're gonna become a citizen there, you gotta join their military.
You
gotta be the first to die.
You gotta put your life on the
The
line.
IDF, the Israeli Defense Forces.
Yep.
This is 12. Yes.
14.
13. This is 13. Jeremiah 2 and 13. For my people have committed 2 evils. They have forsaken me, the fountain of living waters, and hewn them out. Broken cisterns that can hold no water. Is Israel a servant?
I mean, that's pretty plain to understand. We went from having an endless well of water, the living water that was always plentiful and was nourishing into us. It's like having the greatest, deepest well, a spring of alkaline water, but then we won't go get some acidic ass soda, or acid or gall or something, vinegar, and now we want to drink that. And it's in a broken glass. We cutting our lips up trying to still drink the bullshit. That's what it's like dealing with these other nations.
But Jake, like I'm getting something in my mouth though.
Yeah, it's good. I'm swishing around. It's stopping all these sores. It's healing all these sores and cuts. You wouldn't be getting the sores and cuts if you would drink from the fountains of living water.
Yeah, you ain't getting no water in your mouth. That's blood.
Yep. Go ahead, bro. Rapid 14. 14. Now jump up to
This 14 is Israel a servant? Is he a homeborn slave?
That's why we're in that position. Because we're dealing with these other gods and not dealing with our own power. Our own power is Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, man. That's where our God is. That's where our power is. That's where our blessing is. And until we come back as a nation to that, and to all the faith that believes in that, and everything that you do and your actions that prove your belief in that, we're going to continue to be destroyed. But that was ordained to happen. But only a remnant will come back and bring our nation back fully to the Heavenly Father. You have more right there?
Why is he spoiled? Now we're going to go to Jeremiah 2 and 25. Withhold thy foot from being unshod, and thy throat from thirst.
For being uncovered, and thy throat from thirst, right?
But thou saidest, there is no hope. No.
If you look, when the brother panned the camera the last time, you look at our people, or even on this side or whatever, you really tell them there's no hope. There's no hope in our people.
The nation is dry. You know, it's still dry bones. You know, the only dry bones that got the marrow and the sinews back on them are the men out there prophesying. You know,
the men with the breath.
The men with the breath. It's like it. It says, "There is no hope. No, for I have loved strangers, and after them will I go."
For I have loved strangers, and after them will I go.
In other words, I don't want to come into the truth. I want to go and seek Allah. I want to go and seek Buddha. I want to go and seek money. Okay? I want to go into Egyptology. For our women, I want to go and follow the white man. I want to go get his education. All right? I want to be a feminist. Okay? I want to be a spokesman for the LGBTQP, whatever movement. You know?
Exclamation point.
You know, they want to go into all that filth. You know what I'm saying? Instead of come to the knowledge of the truth.
God, and it's not even love. It's a wicked lust. You know, because there's no power in their gods anywhere. Anyways, you know, look in the times when you it's like you're not in the world, but look at the times when the Heavenly Father covered you. You know, Egypt. You know, he coming out of Egypt. That in itself is a great. What, he put 10 plagues on the Egyptians, and none of them touched any head of the children of Israel. That in itself should show you that your power was working with you.
Hey, the wisdom in itself, which you women can't understand wisdom, you have to understand it. And you don't know wisdom if a man was slapping you, you get it in the face, right? Or wisdom stood on the corner and prophesied unto you, you know? Right? You wouldn't know wisdom if it was right there in your face, right? But you're the leaders of our nation, though. Right? So what kind of condition would our people be in? Well, we have to be out here to show you what the Heavenly Father truly wants. Because left up to you, this is what it is. We're showing you that we're fucking hoes and little skanks and scallywags and stops and skeezers and so on and so forth unto the Heavenly Father as a nation.
The same woman that's ruling over us is the same woman that rather have a McDonald's than a home cooked meal. You know, they'd rather go out and party instead of taking care of her children at home. You know, they'd rather have an abortion instead of
go out and party instead of reading to their children. Because I have to make a point with that. Our people don't know how to read on purpose. Esau don't even got to make us not want to do it. We just don't like to do it.
Instead of staying home to spend time to nurture her children, she'd rather go out to the club and get dick slapped by different thugs and niggas on the dance floor. You know?
But even when she gets that man who sees she ain't worth shit and gonna treat her like she ain't worth shit, she gonna bring him in front of them kids, and he gonna get mad because he can't get his sexy time with her. And so he gonna want to leave her and go run off and do whatever else. She ain't gonna be a good woman to him either. Or he ain't gonna complete that family structure with them badass kids that know that they ain't their daddy.
Kind of like the scenario, like you said. She has the baby daddy. She threw off the baby dad. Now she got a whole bunch of men coming home. Now the kid got to look in the face of all these men popping his mama. Just like we like the little kid, and the nation is like Israel. So we looking at Israel commit all these sins with these other nations, when we know the true Heavenly Father end up killing these dudes, you know, because that's his woman. Even though the woman is put off the Heavenly Father. It says 25. Withhold thy foot from being unshod, and thy throat from thirst, but thou saidest there is no hope. No, for I have loved strangers, and after them will I go. As the thief is ashamed when he is found, so is the house of Israel ashamed.
Yep, you're gonna be ashamed. You're not ashamed yet. What's a shameless woman? A bitch. Our nation is a bitch right now. Y'all some bitches right now. All but the elect. With everybody else as a whole, we look like bitches, man. To the Heavenly Father. I don't trust you, shameless dogs. Go ahead,
that's why these other nations treat Israel like bitches.
Shameless dogs.
You know, they treat you like shit, like they over you. You know, when you go and try to buy something at the store, you know, they cautious about you. And the nations can't really trust you. Yeah, look how Esau look at Jake.
Got him.
Yeah, they clapped.
clapped.
He just clapped when he saw Jake. Like, yeah, Lamentations, the 2nd chapter.
I'm there already, bro.
That was spiritual right there. That just happened. Those white boys were laughing at this homeless Jake walking around here bugged out his mind.
Let me get it, bro. I wish y'all could have seen that.
Lamentations 2 and 15.
Yep. Lamentations chapter 2, verse 15. All that passed by clapped their hands at them.
That's literally what just happened right now. Off camera.
And hissed and wagged their head at the daughter of Jerusalem, saying, is this the city that men call the perfection of beauty, the joy of the whole earth?
They just made fun of Jake, man. Jake is, he's obviously he's bugged out of his mind. He got demons on him. He's homeless. But he came out and he did a foolish gesture to them, and basically them Edomites found it real amusing. And they started clapping and laughing at his ass. And that's spiritual, because we're talking about these other nations don't respect you. Okay, they treat you like a little shameless, little foolish hoe, man. That's how they look down on Israel.
I was talking about Jake like that. Jake broke out, and then it played out just like the script. Literally proving everything we're talking about and how much of a degenerate plant our people have become, how terrible we are, and how far from our husband or our power we are, from our God, from Yahweh B'Shem Yahshua, we truly are. Standing across from the middle of the Lord is an example of how destroyed our people are and how the nation view it, exactly what we're talking about. This is why you gotta be on the streets to see it. We couldn't pan the camera fast enough to get that scene played out for you.
These are the spirit playing things out from the outside, the inside out. From being inside the truth, looking out the people.
Yep. Let me read a little more. Verse 6.